Biker Babe Beth here in my garage, and we are with my XLCH 1974 Sporty, my Ironhead. I have this motorcycle still. Didn't sell it. It has been neglected for the past year. Unfortunately, I have been busy doing other fun, adventurous things, but now I need to give this motorcycle some attention if I want to ride it this spring, which I would like to. So first things first, let's get rid of the old fuel and let's check out the carb issue that I was having. The float was stuck open. And if we can work on those things today, that'd be great. Maybe we'll touch some handlebars. I have some bar risers. I have some new handlebars that are some ape hangers that I got from Weems Moto Co. Check him out. I love that guy. Thank you so much, Weems. I don't want to do this alone though. It's a Friday night, so I'm inviting some friends over to my garage and they're gonna come hang out and help me work on this. My buddy Dan and maybe his wife Vivian will be heading over to my garage, and yeah, I need some encouragement from some friends because this motorcycle is never patient with me, but I need to be more patient with it. So yes, I'm excited to work on this build with you guys. Sorry I've neglected it for the past year. I know people have been asking, where's the Sportster? Where's the Ironhead? Do you still have that bike? Still got it, just been neglecting it. So let's get into it. Let's pop her open, get rid of this fuel, replace it with some good, and check out that float issue and maybe get to the handlebars today if we have the time. But worst case scenario, I just take off this carb and take it to my buddies at Throttle Co. and they sonic clean it, and maybe we'll diagnose that float issue with them. That would be the next episode. But I believe this is episode 5 of the Ironhead Bike Build, and we'll have tons of episodes. Tons, like hundreds, I'm sure, by the end of this bike build because there is so much work to do. I have done barely anything. I've just scratched the surface. And you know, I am a little intimidated by getting started on this, but maybe with some help from friends, I will be encouraged and excited, ready to get into this. Oh, I also have a points cover. I don't know if you guys can see that. Nobody's Old Lady. And this is from Coaxle. She's awesome. Check her out online. She's a female brand that produces some really cool motorcycle gear. But I'm going to put this points cover on down here too. Easy thing to do today as well. So yeah, let's get into the Ironhead. I'm excited, guys. It's been a while, and I hope that you enjoy this video of me and my buddy Dan hopefully doing some work. We'll see how far we get. No expectations on the Ironhead, you know what I mean? And get in the garage and just have a good night. Alright, what's up? My friends are here now, so I actually will work on things because I'm not alone in my cold home garage. Honestly, when Jeffrey isn't home, I don't like working on my motorcycle either because it's like, what if I drop it on myself? Like I get like weird, scary daydreams. Yeah, things are so much faster that way. Wow, see, that's why it pays to have the mechanic. So that's how I'll take the whole carb off. Tough life choices. Shine a big ass light up in here real fast. I do maybe plan on using this carb, however, so that's terrible. It's terrible on a carb. So, might need a new fuel tank. But now, so I'm worried it might fuck up with my pocket. Straining a little bit, but that's what I taught preschool. A little boys in their little pieces. So yeah, this gas is about a year old, which means get rid of it before I try and diagnose the carb issues, because you don't want to be putting bad gas through your carb.
This is also why you use stable.
Yeah, I should have put some like stable fuel stabilizer in it. Yeah. There's a lot of things I should have done, that I don't. Maintenance, everyone. Learn from my mistakes and do regular maintenance on your motorcycle. That's gonna be the title of this video. Ironhead build. I forgot to do regular maintenance. This is where I would imagine I would crush myself with my motorcycle, trying to get the rest of the gas out. Be like, eee! And then like it's on GoPro, just me crying in the garage with my motorcycle slowly crushing me to death. When I can't reach my cell phone, because it's like also in a gimbal. Like I can't reach 911, because it's recording me too.
That's when you use Hey Siri.
Yeah, but she never listens. I swear, she's like, I don't recognize that girl's voice. Who's that? No. Cut to 30 minutes later. All right, we finally got all the fuel out of there, and it's very amber colored. Rust is inside of that tank very badly. So I don't want to do the method of cleaning out rust from a tank with this build. Eventually I'm gonna just buy a new tank, but I don't know what we're gonna end up doing. But for now I'm gonna just take the carb off. Let's do that. So that's the problem I've run into. But time to take this carb apart. Lord help me. When I set that other kind for way too far open and not settling down. Just don't know if it's, yep, it's not set right. That's the problem. Need to, yeah, take this. So, okay, problem diagnosed. That's kind of a miracle. Don't laugh at me, Dan. So this was not seated right, and it's not easy to get. No, I need to get it out to bike night. Everyone's like, where is... Oh, look. It's a fuel stabilizer, huh?
Just on the shelf.
It's just sitting there.
Literally, I turned my head to the right. That was the first one.
This is why Jeff gets so mad at me when I'm like, I don't know how to do any of this. He's like, Beth, we have everything. I'm like, no. Now I just have to not turn it upside down while I do this.
First side.
You have to do it perfectly. Don't turn it sideways, don't turn it upside down. You go upside down. Oh my Lord. This is where I always pick it up because I'm trying to tighten this part on that I tip it over. Okay, let's go.
That's why I said we're going for it.
Thank you. Teamwork. Okay. Let's throw this back on, I guess. All right, time to put the Super B carb back on and see if I can manage to get the fuel leak to stop. Might throw a little bit of fuel back in there, even though it's a rusty bucket of a fuel tank, but all right. And hopefully I didn't tip it in the process of getting it over here. I swear that evil seating. Thank you, side assistant. Honestly, like to do any work on these motorcycles, have all the hands. fine. Alright guys, in the comments below, tell me how you get your S&S carbs seated on your
Ironhead.
yeah, that on your Ironhead. Oh my god. I genuinely I'm about to throw it. I'm gonna throw it! Yep. And then yeah. And then you have to wrap these f***ers around it. Yeah. Go ahead, have a seat. Rock and roll. Get pissed off. You see it? They roll away. I can get it. I think I see it. So hard, man.
It is.
And then like making sure it's perfect so you don't get an air leak is also even more difficult.
Trying to keep these guys.
This is no joke, says the mechanic. It's evil. And then you have to angle it because the bike, if you want me to stand up the bike, do you think that'd be easier?
No.
Okay. Go to the back end. Let's see. No. Carburetor is back on. That's a very, very difficult part of the process, and we managed to do it without screaming. Huge thanks to my man Dan, because I probably would have thrown a carburetor, but he did not. And so we have that on. Now we have to put the fuel valve back on, the fuel line back on. Maybe put a little gas in it, see if we can start. I don't know. We'll give it a shot though. We'll see what's going on. But carb is back on. Yay! It's funny how hard it was to take off, but it's very easy to put back on.
Well, you also had the air cleaner on.
That's true. That was probably making it.
That was all.
So we'll see.
Okay, well, I guess I'll stand here and I'll do my best to catch you.
I'm just like, I don't know if I can even start it. We can try, but I don't know. Might have to go on over.
Would it help if I just
I don't know how much we should put in.
stop there?
I need to do another thing.
Throttle cable.
It's not important. After some painful metal finger pokies and excuse my Frenches, we have the clutch cable attached back to the carburetor.
Throttle cable.
Throttle cable, yeah. You know what I meant, people, right? No, they don't. So the throttle cable is back on, but we were just discussing that this older Ironhead, it's not a automatic release, so you have to turn the throttle back. It will not just spring back. You have to turn it back. And that could be that this cable is bad. I need a new one. It's pretty frayed at the end, and that's why we're getting poked a lot. So I'm gonna open the fuel back up, pray that the float works this time and we don't have fuel flooding everywhere. So cross your fingers. This is the moment of truth. I'm gonna reopen the line.
And also try to get a kickstart.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll even be able to get a Kickstarter for you guys. That might be like another video for another day. But at the very least, we took it off and reseated, I forget what the float correctly. So hopefully I don't see any leaking. Turn the... All right, well, And that's if the battery is still doing good. I haven't had it on a tender, but it still looks like it has a decent amount of water. It's one of those water ones. Walk your back around.
Got light.
We got light. The power button. How well, first you want to actually like pump the. You hear that? So it's pumping into the. You do that when it's not on. And then, I hope it's not in gear, but to make sure it's not, for your safety, would you be willing to hold in the clutch? So. And if it does start, we're not going to leave it running for very long. I mean, we're not in the ventilated areas. I'm too afraid of it. That's the problem. Everyone's like, you have to be like in control. So now, I might have to hold on to so I can get down. All right, folks, I tried. So thought that counts. I definitely do want to get it running this spring. There's so many more upgrades that need to be done to it, but the end is the end, isn't the end. Nobody's old lady, that's right. Now this is the easiest thing I'm gonna freaking do all evening. Should have just started with this and felt accomplished and proud of myself.
Well, hey, now you're ending with it.
Exactly.
Now you can feel accomplished.
I did something. Jeff's gonna be like, how'd that video go? What'd you do? I put on a points cover. Hopefully, if I can get the damn things run. I think the battery was wasn't giving enough juice because after like 3 or 4 kicks, the front headlight we noticed was dimming. So that's why we couldn't kickstart it, everyone. Okay, that's why. That is not the proper points cover. Oh my. What? What is this? This is cardboard.
That looks a lot like cardboard. It's some sort of paper product.
I'm dying. Guy, who owned this before me? Everything I open is like the rip. I mean, it does cover it. I guess I'll keep He even outlined it, okay? Or she, it could have been a female. I don't see a female doing this though. I see a normal person going and getting the grommet or O-ring that goes to this. Oh wow, that is just beautiful, whatever. It's the only successful thing we've done all evening. That really does look like it fits though. I think I'm gonna end it here. I'm tired. I want to drink beer with my friends and relax the rest of the evening. So thanks for watching us struggle to put this carb off and back on. More things to come. I know that I'm glad that I got the old fuel out of there. A little bit of fuel that's in here. I'm gonna put some stabilizer in so I don't mess up the carb, but I'm gonna get this bike running, okay, before I chop it up into bits and pieces. But thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Huge thanks to my friends hanging out with me, Dan and Vivian. And yeah, guys, comment down below what you thought was the funniest part. Probably us struggling with getting this reseated back into the engine. Those manifolds are too small for the tiny little O-ring that they give you. Anyways, thanks so much, guys. I will catch you on the next video. Peace out.